While many products have returned to store shelves, toilet paper is still in short supply.
Toilet paper is made in the U.S. and Mexico. We're not going to run out of toilet paper. There's going to be plenty.
In Australia, it's been coined toilet gate, toilet paper gate.
We've never seen anything like this. The toilet paper is not something we understand.
Everybody's sort of jumping on the toilet paper bandwagon without stepping back and saying, hey, wait a minute, does this make sense?
Welcome back to the Quarantine Report, the show that takes you inside the nation's most isolated incidents. I'm Walton Barnes, and this week we continue with our pursuit to catch the infamous toilet paper thief of Terrace Point, California. On April 12th, 2020, this criminal, who the media has nicknamed the Wiper Swiper, broke into the homes of every resident of the Grande Merde Apartment complex and stole every roll of toilet paper they had. This diabolical act could only be accomplished by a brilliant mastermind, and I'm devoted to finding out who that person is. This week, we're looking into the information we received from Brent Richards' YouTube stream regarding some cupcakes that apparently caused everyone at the complex to take a massive dump after eating. Who made these cupcakes? Good question. Here's a good answer. It was Shelly Baker. Who's Shelly Baker? That's another good question. Here's another good answer. Shelly Baker has lived at this apartment complex for almost 10 years, where she has raised all 5 of her young children. That's right, she has 5 kids. I know, fuck, right? 5 kids means 5 butts. 5 butts means approximately 10 poops per day if we're going off the nationwide average. That's a lot of poops. You would need a lot of toilet paper. A lot of toilet paper. I'm going to talk to Shelly soon, and hopefully we'll get some answers. The world may want to move on and flush this case down the drain, but I'm sensing our toilets a bit clogged. I'm Walton Barnes, and this is the Quarantine Report. All right, so I'm calling the leasing office again to try and get Shelly's number. Hopefully Eddie's working today. That guy is so gullible and stupid and...
Grande Merde Apartments, this is Eddie.
Hey, buddy. It's Detective Barnes.
You're not really a detective, are you?
Now that sounds like the criminal justice major I know. That's why I like having you on the case with me, Eddie.
So you're not a detective?
No, I'm not. But listen, I'm going to need to get Shelly Baker's phone number.
Yeah, about that. Look, I don't know if I can keep giving those out. It's kind of a breach of privacy. I could get in some serious trouble here.
Eddie, I get it. You're a good guy. Maybe even a great guy. I think you're a great guy. Possibly even the best guy.
Thanks.
I'm going to need that phone number, Eddie.
Can't you just find her on social media or something?
Oh, okay. You want me to cyberstalk her then? Is that what you want me to do, Eddie? That's pretty low. Gross. Maybe you're not a great guy after all. Maybe you're just a good guy. But you're definitely not the best guy.
I'm just really conflicted. Okay.
Was Ruben conflicted about jumping into a relationship with Polly so quickly after his ex-wife Lisa cheated on him with a charming Frenchman scuba diver in the 2004 film Along Came Polly?
Yes? Again, I haven't seen it.
Well, he was. He was very conflicted. But he took a leap of faith with Polly. And I'm asking you, Eddie, from the bottom of my heart, to take a leap of faith with me.
This all sounds a little bit overdramatic.
Eddie, for Christ's sakes, just give me the goddamn number.
Okay, fine. If I give you her number, can we just end this conversation?
Woo! Now we're talking. As you can see, getting Shelly's phone number was no problem at all. Once I got it, I immediately gave her a call. That rhymed. Totally unintentional.
Hello?
Hi, is this Shelly Baker?
Yeah. Sorry, can you hold on a second? Jaxon, let go of your sister's hair! Oh my God, sorry about that. Who's this?
My name is Walton Barnes. I'm a podcaster for the Quarantine Report. I'm calling to talk to you about your toilet paper theft.
You found the toilet paper?
Well, no, not yet, but I'm hoping to.
Jaxon, quit locking Tyler in the bathroom. Michaela, get the knife. I know what to do.
I'm sorry, is this a bad time?
No. We're all great. Over here. My kids are just being little assholes.
You have 5 kids, right? I can't imagine how this quarantine has been for you.
Oh, it's so great. You know, they're so much fun. I love them more than anything. Okay. I'm sorry, why are you calling again?
I'm just going around asking all of the tenants some questions. Can we start by having you tell me where you were the night the toilet paper disappeared?
Oh, certainly. I was in my kitchen cleaning my mixer from earlier in the day.
From the Easter cupcakes, right? I heard you had given them out to everyone. Is that true?
Who told you that?
I don't reveal my sources, Shelley.
Uh-huh. It was Brent, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Brent.
Okay. Of course, yeah.
Don't tell Brent.
A little shit. Well, yeah, I thought I would do a nice thing for everyone here and bake them some cupcakes to help them get through this old quarantine thing. And it turns out they weren't my best batch.
What do you mean?
I've made better cupcakes.
Care to be more specific, Shelley?
Jesus, you're really going to make me say it, aren't you? Fine. They made everyone poop. All right? Is that what you wanted to hear? The cupcakes made everyone shit like crazy. I don't know what happened. I made them the same way with the same recipe I've been using for the last 30 years. And how was I supposed to know we'd all be robbed of our toilet paper that night? You want to know? I went to bed thinking maybe I'd get some thank you cards in the mailbox the next morning. But what I got instead was the word bitch written in poop across my front door.
Someone actually spelled out the word bitch with poop?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess it was a good amount just lying around, so apparently they got creative with it.
Huh. I wonder if they use their fingers, or perhaps some kind of tool or stick. What do you think?
Is that a serious question?
I only ask serious questions here. So did they use a paintbrush, or do you think they went the finger painting route?
I would guess finger painting?
Ew, gross. Why would you tell me that? That was a stupid question in the first place. These people must have really been pissed at you, Shelley.
Well, yeah, tell me about it, man.
And what do you say to those who claim you intentionally spiked the cupcakes you made?
What?
Brent had mentioned that you aren't very well liked around here, Shelley. Any reason why you think he would say that?
Jaxon! Go to your corner right now! Go to your corner. That's not your corner. That's a different corner. That's a different corner than the one you're supposed to. Stop crying and go to your corner!
So sorry. I really don't know why anyone would feel that way. I'm always very, very kind, and I'm actually a very gentle person to everyone here.
So Brent was just lying then? You can be honest, Shelley. This is a true crime podcast where the truth is undefeated.
Okay, well, look, I know my beliefs can be a bit much sometimes, especially now.
Your beliefs?
I don't think this virus is real. Okay, there, I said it.
Huh. Okay, you're going to have to elaborate on that one.
I mean, I know it's real. It's just, okay, look, like when my kids got measles, did they shut down their school? No.
Measles? You didn't vaccinate your kids?
No. Honey, no. And we won't be doing it when the vaccine comes out for this either. It's just the flu.
I think it's pretty clear this virus is more serious than the standard flu.
Oh, God. You're one of those people. Yeah, I ran into folks like you the other day when I was at Baskin-Robbins.
Oh, you went out and got some Baskin-Robbins? That's nice.
No, sweetheart, I was protesting. They closed all of the locations down. And if I can't get a cup of Jamocha almond fudge ice cream whenever I want, then what are we even doing? Like, as a nation?
I think we veered off a little too much here. If we can just get back to the reason I called.
Walton! Let Michaela have the night. You have your turn.
Mommy!
Jaxon, one more word and I will come back there myself. Kids, back him into a corner. Form a crescent around him in a crescent moon shape. A crescent moon! Like a half circle. No, close. Okay. I'll be there in a second.
Mrs. Baker.
Oh, sorry. God, these kids.
It's okay. Well, if you didn't intentionally spike your cupcakes, do you have any idea who else might have done it? Maybe one of your children.
Whoa. How dare you? My children? They are angels.
It sounds like your angels are surrounding one of their siblings with a knife right now.
That's exactly what they're trying to do.
Jaxon!
Oh, they're just horsing around.
Again, Mrs. Baker, if this is a bad time, I can call back later.
No. You know what? There's no need to, because if you think someone poisoned my cupcakes, then I know exactly who it was.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me.
Have you talked to Winston Williams yet?
Winston Williams. That's a name. I don't know if I've heard that name before. Why should I talk to him?
He's the psycho living down the hall, apartment 304. If I were to bet, I'd say he's the one that stole the toilet paper, too. He probably spiked the cupcakes and then took our toilet paper as revenge. God, we got into a little, just like a tiny, like a tiff a few months back.
A tiff, like verbal tiff or fighting physical? Did it get physical?
Oh, it was. This darn. Allegedly one of my kids broke into his place, and allegedly fired up a few bottle rockets in his bedroom. Where he was allegedly. It was nothing. Really.
Michaela, that's too deep. You're supposed to just cut through the skin, not the tissue. Brandon, grab something metal. We gotta cauterize the wound.
Mrs. Baker, is everything okay?
Jaxon, look at me. Jaxon, wake up, baby. Everything's fine. You're gonna be fine. Just breathe.
Should I? I'll just hang up now.
Father, I'm okay. Love mommy having full custody, right? Mommy loves you. Say it. Love mommy having full custody. Brandon, move your ass.
Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
Brandon, put the phone down.
Are you the music man?
The what?
The music man.
I don't know what you're saying.
The music man.
What's a music man?
The music man. He gave us funny candy.
This just got really dark.
Brandon!
Coming, mama.
No, wait. Damn it. Shelley! Shelley! Mrs. Baker, you there? Hello? Shelley! So that went pretty smoothly. I went in, got some good information, and now I have my next interview ready to go. That'll about do it this week. Before we get out of here, I wanted to thank our sponsor, Squarespace. Have you heard of Squarespace? That's not a rhetorical question. I'm genuinely asking because I have absolutely no idea what they make or sell. But every good podcast is sponsored by Squarespace, so we need to be too. So go to squarespace.com to get the latest deals on, let me check here. Website building and hosting. Nice. Use our promo code. Motherfucker, why is that so loud? Hello? Huh, there's no video on the Skype call, just audio. Weird. Hello? Someone there?
If you knew what was good for you, you would stop snooping around the Grande Merde Apartments immediately.
What? Who is this?
Do you know what happens to a clogged toilet when you try too many times to unclog it?
Is this a riddle or?
It overflows. It overflows because the person doing the unclogging doesn't know what they're doing.
I'm sorry, I guess I'm confused here. Am I the toilet or the one doing the unclogging?
Shut the podcast down. This is your only warning. Shut it down or else you'll find yourself right there in the shit with everyone else. Pun absolutely motherfucking intended.
Well, that was weird. I wonder who that could have been. Regardless, I am not backing down. There's a reason this person wants me to stop. There has to be more to this story. There are too many people and too many assholes that deserve justice. I'll be back next week with more updates. This has been Walton Barnes on The Quarantine Report. This has been an Amateur Hour Films production. If you like this show, be sure to check out The Wanger Show right here on this podcast feed. Huge shout out to the Wangers for hosting The Quarantine Report. Those guys are the best, especially Brian. Please check out Brian and keep an eye out for Brian. Also, for more updates on The Quarantine Report, be sure to follow @Wanger Show on Twitter. And be sure to check out Brian's Twitter as well, @BPSoundGuy. The other two Wangers, literally not important whatsoever. Okay, that's all for now. See you next week!